Today we are making a fresh loaf of bread with just a few simple ingredients. To start with, you're going to measure out your strong white flour, or you can use wholemeal. Then you're going to add a pinch of salt and a sachet of fast action yeast along with some warm water, and stir until this is combined. I like to add a little bit of water at a time just so I can control how sticky my dough is. You don't want it too sticky. Also, make sure your water isn't too warm. You ideally want it to be just a little bit warmer than room temperature. Then you're going to spend about 10 minutes just kneading the dough. Put it in a clean bowl with a damp tea towel over the top and leave it to rest. Or prove, should I say, and then it was time to knock back the air and knead for another 5 minutes and form into the rough shape of loaf that you desire. I then lined a baking tray with some baking paper and a little bit of flour and put my dough inside with another baking tray on top. This is just to stop the dough from drying out. I then put it in a warm windowsill because my house was running a little bit cooler that day, and left it for another 45 minutes to prove. Then I got out a sharp knife and scored the bread and then covered in a little bit more flour and put in the oven for approximately 30 to 40 minutes. You'll know when it's done because when you knock on the bread, it should sound fairly hollow. And there we have it. The whole house smells incredible and you've got a nice fresh loaf for your family to enjoy.